This presentation, Bismillah Rahman Rahim, Assalamu alaikum. In today's lecture, we will discuss the role of stylistics in analyzing a literary text. We will try to understand two things: what is literary text and how it is different from other texts, and the role of stylistics in unraveling the layers of meaning of the literary text. If we talk about definition, stylistics is the study of linguistic and expressive elements in language use. It involves analyzing how language choices contribute to the overall style and impact of a text. Mean that stylistic is a study of the choices that are used by a writer in a language use and analyzing these choices. And function of stylistic analysis is to analyze these choices and see what the impact of these choices is on the text and analyze the contribution or effect of these language choices on the overall impact of the literary text. If we see literary text, generally text mean anything that is written or unwritten or way. But when we talk about literary texts go beyond conveying information. They aim to evoke emotions, convey themes, and create a unique experience for the reader. And this richness of literary text lies in their stylistic features. Means literary texts are different from normal text. Almost every text has some information, but literary texts have emotions and themes and certain other impact, and this impact, this emotion and this theme is a result of the stylistic features. There are some key elements of stylistics that can be implied to analyze a text. A few of them, the most common of them are lexical choices, syntax, figurative language, tone, and mood. Now we will see them one by one. Lexical choices. The power of words. How the author's choice of vocabulary shapes the reader's interpretation. Connotation and denotation. Unpacking the layer of meaning within the individual words. Okay, this shows that when writer has written some text, he uses some specific vocabulary, including nouns, abstract noun, concrete noun, pictorial nouns, adjectives, and depending on his intention, what he want to convey the message. He uses different connotation and denotation. The stylistics analysis is to unravel, unpack the layer of meaning and see the choices used in the text. Next is syntax. Syntax is basically structure of a sentence, sentence length and structure. By analyzing the impact of sentence construction and flow of the rhythm to see if sentence is short or long, it is complex or complicated, how the clauses or phrases have been used, what the role they are playing, how the argument have been used, and the use of punctuation marks, commas, dashes, full stops. Because one comma, if we change one a place of one comma in a sentence, can totally change the meanings of a sentence. So, how the use of these punctuations or sentence structure have played a role in creating meaning or impact or aesthetic value of the specific text. Next one is figurative language. Sometimes writers or authors use specific metaphor similes. By exploring how authors use comparisons to enhance description and create vivid imagery, we can understand the meanings or impact. By analyzing the use of symbols to represent abstract ideas and see or unravel the way symbols have been used to represent or present some abstract or concrete ideas. Tone and mood. Tone and mood also play very important role. By analyzing the mood, what kind of mood has been used, whether it is emotional or serious. Okay, we can take some excerpts from a literary text, literary work, to see how this can be done. If there is a smaller piece of text, we can apply all the four levels or the four elements we have discussed. Or if the text is longer, we may only use one and limit to one element. For example, initially we can underline the lexical choices. What kind of vocabulary has been used? Nouns, underline nouns, verbs, adjective, adverb. What impact do these choices create? Secondly, if we go for figurative language, we can see underline metaphors, personifications, and symbols, and see and can see how the writer has compared different things or elements by using similes or metaphors. What kind of symbolism has been used, how the abstract or concrete ideas have been presented, we can see this one. If we go for syntactical analysis, we can analyze that sentence, whether sentence is short or long, seeing if the sentence are small or complex, long or compound, how the phrases or clauses have been used, what role they been assigned in the sentence, how the argument have been presented, how the we can analyze mood and tone of the text, whether the mood is serious or humorous or uh, emotional, who has the writer, what is the writer's attitude or author's attitude toward the characters, who how the author has dealt with the text or characters, or how does he, what does he want from the readers. Okay, there are some advantages of using stylistic analysis. Stylistic is better in some ways because it offers a deeper understanding of authors' intentions. If we analyze the choices, semantic or pragmatic use of the words by the writer, we can interpret meanings in a better way. Stylistics provides insights into the cultural and historical context of the meaning. So, because writers or author link text with the context, he uses connotation or denotation, or he uses contextual meanings or pragmatical meanings of some words to convey some specific message or create some aesthetic values or impact. Stylistics enhances literary interpretation and critical thinking skills, because the person who applies or who does stylistic analysis have a more critical thinking, practice on thinking. Okay, there are some other challenges or critique on the stylistics. It is subjective because stylistic analysis can be influenced by individual interpretations. Different people can interpret the text differently and they infer meanings differently, and this depends on their exposure or education. Secondly, overemphasis on the form. Critics argue that in doing stylistic, the mainly focus of analyst is on the stylistics features or aesthetic form of the text. He, in this way, some other forms or features are overshadowed. So if I conclude this presentation, if I conclude this presentation, I have we have seen that normal text is different from literary text. Literary text has emotion, and this emotion, literary text has emotion. It has some theme, and this all theme is because of the artistic features used by the author. And by using different stylistic elements, we can unravel, we can reveal, we can explore the hidden meanings or the aesthetic values or aesthetic features of the text. Our emphasis was on the indispensable role of stylistic in unlocking the layer of the meaning within the literary text. And if you have any questions or if anything has left unclear, please let us know so that it may be discussed in next lecture. Thank you.